Mm, mm, mm. Ciao. What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Fang, and today's video is going to be a 100-question TMI tag because I feel like I get so many questions in my DMs on Instagram that are always the same. First of all, it's always niggas, number one. Number two is always, hey beautiful, how you doing? How was work today? What you doing today? What you gaming on today? What's the, like, conversation in my DMs is so trash. It's so trash. I thought I'd just give y'all the answers to some questions to make shit a little bit more interesting. So let's get started with this tag. Number one, what is your biggest turnoff in a person? I cannot stand liars, people who don't hold themselves accountable for shit that they do, Facebook stunners, internet gangsters, all turnoffs. What is your biggest turn on in a person? Ambition, hustlers are like go-getters. Well, it just say person, right? It don't say a guy. So like honesty, people who are very genuine like myself. The list can go on and on, but we're not trying to do that because we got 100 questions. Are you like your zodiac sign suggests that you should be? I am a true Cancer. I wasn't always a true Cancer. I've become more and more like my zodiac description as I've gotten older, which I kind of hate because I was never like this over emotional person, and now I just feel everything and it's stupid. At what age did you realize Santa was not real? I had to be about maybe 6 or 7, and I discovered it because I woke up in the middle of the night one night and my mom was on the phone with my grandma who lived upstairs from us at the time, and she was on the phone and she was like, hey, I'm about to come up there and get the gifts. Phoenix is asleep right now, so I'm gonna bring them down and put them under the tree. Walked out the door and I sat up and I was like, she going to get the gifts from upstairs. They've been in my grandma's crib the whole time. I've been bamboozled. At what age did you have your first sexual experience? 16, right? Somewhere around 15 or 16. It says sexual experience. It don't say the first time you had sex. So 15, 16. At what age did you have your first kiss? I know somebody who can verify this, but I'm really not like sure how old I was, but I want to say maybe like, I literally have no idea. Hold that thought, make a phone call real quick. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna make a phone call. I'm just going to send a message asking this person how old I or we were, and I will show y'all the message if I can show it without showing the name. Can you read it? Okay, we're gonna wait for that message to come back and on to the next question in the meantime. Okay, he said 99, 2000. I don't math though. Give me a second. 11, 10 or 11 maybe? Wait, yeah, 11 or 12. I was gonna say that, but I ain't wanna be wrong. At what age did you have your first crush and who was it? I had to be 4th or 5th grade, and it was a teacher. His name was, and I remember that I liked him because he had salt and pepper beard, which I've always been into, which I'm still into. Yeah. What is the best compliment you have ever received? Anytime I do something and somebody tell me I'm smart, it's like the best compliment ever. Like being pretty is not a compliment no more. Like it's just kind of the cherry on top. But I do really appreciate it when people appreciate my mind over my looks. What is the best sex you've ever had? I don't know that I understand the question. What is the best sex you've ever had? Sex? I mean, it was sex. Is what it was. What is the biggest lie you've ever told? The biggest lie I've ever told. This is hard because I've never really been like a big liar, but the one that comes to mind is this same person who gave me my first kiss. I lied to my friends in like 6th or 7th grade and said that we actually did have sex because all of my friends was having sex before me, and for some dumbass reason, like that was like the time of my life where I didn't want to be left out. I don't go through that often, and I haven't gone through that often, but this was the one time like my whole crew was basically hoes. And I just wanted to say I was doing something too, because I ain't want to be left out. Do you hate anyone right now? I ain't got time. I ain't got time to be hating people. Hate make you ugly. I ain't got time for bullshit like that. Do you have any hiding piercing? If yes, where? I do have hiding piercing. I have a piercing down below. It's called a Christina piercing. If you are over the age of 18, go ahead and Google it. Do your research. If you are under the age of 18, do not Google what a Christina piercing is. I don't want your mamas emailing me talking about Phoenix had us looking at pussies on the internet. Don't do that. We ain't doing that. Do you have any tattoos? If yes, what do they mean? I have one tattoo. It's the one and only tattoo I have because it was literally so traumatic. It was literally so traumatic for me that I haven't gotten another tattoo since. I wanted more tattoos. I'll put a lot of thought into the few additional tattoos that I do want, but I have yet to get them. Just because that was so traumatizing. Oh, and it's a baby fat cat that actually says baby girl on it. My best friend has the same baby fat cat, but her say something different. It's on my left shoulder blade, and I forget that I have it all the time. I eventually want to get it off because it's stupid. So yeah. Do you miss anyone right now? I always miss people. I'm a very sentimental person, so I always find myself missing people, and I have a very, very small family, so there are a lot of people to miss. To your knowledge, have you been cheated on? I'm gonna say yes. At the time I didn't know, but I found out after the fact. So I was like, I kind of like had a clue that the shit was going on, but I didn't have proof until like months later. Me and this person had broke up, and then they finally just admitted like, yeah, the girl you saw was my girlfriend. Sorry. Nigga, bye. I knew that already. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Yes. Have you ever been in a relationship? Yes. Have you ever been in love? Yes. Have you ever been loved by someone you didn't love back? Maybe. I can't really say that because I tend to not believe people when they say they love me. Have you ever loved someone that didn't love you back? Probably. There's a very high possibility that that happened. Have you ever been betrayed by someone you cared about? Yes. Have you ever catfished someone? I don't think so. I have been catfished though. And I actually ended up dating my catfish for like a year. But that's a different story time for a different day. Stay tuned. Have you ever cried over a lover? I am a Cancer. I cry. I literally probably have cried over every boyfriend that I've ever had, just because I'm a sap like that. Have you ever danced without leaving room for Jesus? Have you ever danced without leaving room for Jesus? I don't understand the question. Have you ever dated someone you met online? No. Have you ever given or received a hickey? I do not know how to give hickeys. I have tried in the past. I literally have like dated somebody who was like, ooh, please give me a hickey, please give me a hickey so these other bitches know. And I'm just like, I'm not a vampire. I don't know how to do that, right? And I would be like biting and sucking on their skin and nothing was happening. And I'm just like, this is not something that I'm good at. Can we just stick to shit that I'm good at? Like, yes, I have received a hickey. Have you ever had a crush on a teacher? Yes, I already answered that. Have you ever kissed a non-family member on lips? Who kissing family members on the lips? That's nasty. Ain't we a little too old for that? Yes, I've kissed a non-family member on the lips. Have you ever kissed more than 2 hours consecutively? No, I've never kissed for more than 2 hours. Who the fuck got time to just be? No, because if first of all, after about 5-10 minutes, that's going on something else. So what we still, this ain't the Guinness Book of World Record for kisses over here. What? Have you ever kissed or been kissed on the breast? Yes, both. Have you ever kissed someone below the belt? Yes. Have you ever led a person on? Probably unintentionally, but not purposely. Have you ever lied to get out of trouble? Yes. Have you ever liked a person your friend was dating? Yes. And people will tell you nothing. Yes. We just gonna go with yes. Have you ever masturbated to a picture or video? Yes. Have you ever played a game involving stripping? Yes. I have played a game involving stripping, although I only always go like to underwear. I never go completely nude just because I don't know, it's something about panties when I'm wearing them and a bra when I'm wearing it that still feels a little like there's a little bit of coverage, like not all my business is out there. But yeah. Have you ever used somebody for personal gain? Not intentionally. Probably yes, but not intentionally. That's just not the type of person that I am. Have you ever been heartbroken? Yes. How far have you gone to get something you desire? Is this a story time question? Far. Let's just say far, because ain't nobody got time for that. How many relationships have you had? Let's count. We gonna go with 4. It would be 5, but one of them people I dated twice. So yeah, that's right. Is that right? Oh shit. Wait. Yeah, 5, but 4 because I dated one person twice. What do you weigh? First of all, that's a disrespectful question because you never supposed to ask a woman how much she weighs. But somewhere between 138 and 145 is like the norm. And it just changes from day to day depending on how much I eat that day. How tall are you? 5'4". If applicable, when did you lose your virginity? If applicable, when did you lose your virginity? I was 16, I believe, when I lost my virginity. If you could bring back a person from the dead, who would you bring back? Mom Dukes. Easily, no questions asked. I need my mama here. She would be the person that I brought back. If you could choose one Disney prince to marry, who would you choose? A Disney prince? This is hard. I haven't seen Disney movies in a really long time, but my brain immediately went to somewhere between Simba, I don't even know if he count as like a prince though, and Aladdin, because Aladdin was the shit. Like, yeah, I'm one of them. If you could choose one Disney princess to be your best friend, who would you choose? A Disney princess to be my best friend. Fuck, this is hard too. What's the black one name? Tiara? Is that her name? I think that's her name. We're gonna go with her for the culture.